To go from being cut and you're at your local rec center, wherever you are, and then coming out here now to sold out crowds in every home game. Like, there were moments where I would dream of it and I would hope of it, but I didn't know if it was realistic. I'm Veronica Burton. I'm a point guard for the Golden State Valkyries, and this is my Sephora story. Little Veronica was the youngest of four, and sports was the first thing that I knew, really from a young age. Everyone in my family played sports. I knew that that's what I was gonna do. I didn't necessarily know what sport, but the competitive aspect was there from the jump, and I think it definitely played a role into my toughness and who I am today as a player as well. I just fell in love with basketball because my sisters did it. I wanted to be just like them in everything that they did, and so I picked it up probably at the age of 5, and from then on, I never really put it back down. I knew that I was pretty good, but I never thought about the WNBA, not until college, late in my college years. Around 8th grade, when I was playing in our rec league, I saw myself really excelling in the girls' league, and so my dad had me go over to the boys' league, and it was a challenge just being the only girl on a boys' team, and you feel different, you feel isolated a little bit, and then once the ball gets going, I think I was able to gain some respect pretty quickly. I think people were even more surprised or impressed that I could do it or that I could beat some of the guys, and so I think that's something that I learned to take it with a grain of salt. You have to fight a lot harder just to get the recognition when you're a woman in sport, and so I think that's been something that I've really seen grow and develop over the course of my years, even in the W, just the respect that we've been fighting for so long, and there's still a long way to go, but there's an admiration to being a WNBA player like there hasn't been before. I knew I wanted to play Division I basketball. I didn't know where, I didn't know how, I didn't know what that was gonna look like for me, and the recruiting process was not easy at all. I was really struggling to get any Power 5 conference offers. All I needed was one, and I got an incredible offer from a school near the Chicago area, and one that I fell in love with from the start. So I think it was just an ultimate dream come true for me. I realized that I could be playing professional basketball if I continued to elevate and get better. And so it was a lot of hours spent in the gym, a lot of early mornings, and just a lot of dedication. And I was fortunate enough to get drafted and to be a professional basketball player and to be able to kind of have that moment with my family. It was just a surreal moment. And just as quickly as it can be really high, I started playing pro, and it was just such an up and down experience. My rookie year, I remember just how incapable I felt at times. I remember looking up what imposter syndrome was. I just didn't think I belonged. I always knew I could play and I knew that I was good, but I was not scoring. And so 2 years in, I got cut from the team that had drafted me, and that was just kind of a big gut check for me. And I think it questioned my identity a little bit, and I pride myself in my faith, and that's where it really did kind of remind me of who I am, who I play for, and why I play. So I went back home, and I was home training regularly, waiting for a phone call. As quickly as rock bottom was in terms of job security, I got called to be a Golden State Valkyrie, and I felt really prepared and really ready and way more refreshed. I think I'm my own biggest critic. I'm really hard on myself, and there's a growth to that, but I think it can steal a lot of joy when you don't give yourself enough grace. I think beauty means just being comfortable, being confident in who you are. It looks so different in every aspect of all of our lives, and I think that's a really dope thing about it, but to me, it's just, I feel beautiful when I feel comfortable, when I feel confident, and when I am just being me. When you have a company like Sephora backing women in sports, it's really special because you feel the support, you feel the love from a company like that. To be here now has been just super rewarding. I don't take any of it for granted. I think I understand how quickly things come and go, and to see the growth of this league, the growth of myself. That's the beautiful thing about a dream, is you don't know if it's genuinely possible until you're there and you do it. And to have the fans here pour into us, it pushes us, it motivates us. And we see young little girls and boys at our games. It's just full circle moments because we were them. And it's a testament to those that paved the way for us and got us here. We're just hoping to do our parts as well.